Okay, I promised you I would kind of do some updates and everything of my progress, and what I've done today is I'm building the elevators, and what we have here is a finished one. Let me look over here. What we have here is a finished elevator, and how this is done is 16th inch balsa wood here, and then this is a 3/8 by 1/2 inch leading edge, and then a 3/32 trailing edge, and then of course 3/8 sanded down and a taper. This is where the horn will lie. You need some wood structure there, and then a 3/8 wing tip, so to speak, on the end. And what I'm doing now is we'll put some geodetic ribs in here, and then I'll sand it down, block sand it down till it's all flat, and then I'll cap it with this piece, and it turns into this. So instead of boring you to death within the sanding, I'll just keep you apprised of what's going on. Now the elevator was done a little different. I have a video. I don't know whether I've got it captured, whether I've sucked it back from YouTube or not, but the stabilizer, this is all molded one piece around the buck, and then the frame is built, and I put ribs in it with geodesic, and then slid the skin on that and weighted it down, and it's flat. So that's what we're doing for the elevator, and I'll keep you guys updated. I'd say around the 1st of last month, I put together a short clip on my new airplane, and I hadn't done any updates because nobody has put anything in the description box of what they'd like to see, because it's repetitive. I keep doing it over and over and over again. But I'll give you an update on where I'm at. It's been a month and 2 weeks, and I have all the components made for the airplane. This is what I got. I have made I made 5 of these to get one to my liking that I thought was light enough. I've molded the top of this, and I cut out the block. I always use a block on the nose, because if you use a molded piece, it's kind of tough. But this was 3.5 pound wood, so it's real good wood. So I haven't started carving that, and I have the wing done, and she's all ready to go. All I need to do to it is put in the push rod, which we're going to do today. And I'll show you how I go about it. I need to set this down and then put this back. So basically we have everything ready to go, ready to be assembled here. I do need to mold a bottom piece. Now, in the first video, I had showed that I had some molded parts already done. Well, I have changed this fuselage, so the molded parts didn't fit, so I had to remake the molds and mold some new parts. So we got the hinges in. And this is the setup for the pocket hinges that I told you that I was going to do on these, so that I don't have to run any tape, because I hate that tape stuff. And let's see what all this stuff weighs. Oh, I have a rudder too. More and more, I mean, back in the day I used to make these rudders out of 1/4 inch, but I've been making them out of 3/16 just to save weight, and it seems to be substantial. Every one of the airplanes I have here. The Monado is 1/4 inch, but every other one is 3/16. So that takes a little weight off. Let's see what all my components weigh that I have done. You can add an ounce for the bottom piece, so we'll just add that. So we're going to stack up all our stuff here on the scale and see what it weighs. I'm going to have something to set it up off. We'll use this. 0. So whatever we get here, we're going to add 2 ounces for a push rod and a bottom block. 762. Oh man, screwed up. Tear mode. We're going to lose a little bit on the lead outs as well, so but we'll get an idea what the airplane is going to weigh. It's right in there. It's 24.10 ounces. All the stuff here is 24 ounces, so we're going to have 25, 26, around 27 ounce airframe. You add 20 ounces of hardware, that's 47, and 6 ounces of paint, 47, 10 ounces of paint, that's under 60 ounces. Of course, we got 3 ounces for wheels, so we're probably looking at 62 for this airplane again. I just cannot get over the hump. I guess I got to try some different methods, because the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. And I have one airplane that started at 58 ounces and my high roller at 62 ounces. And I was hoping to get this one lighter than 62, but it's the same. Now the difference between this airplane and the Junar XL is the first one had a Super Tiger 60. So instead of 20 ounces of weight, you only have 16. So that's why it came out 58 ounces and the other ones are 62. So it's either monocoat, which I'm not doing, or some other type construction. So anyway, that's the update on my latest project. If you want to see me do something on the finish or whatever, add it to the description box below and I'll show you how I finish it. Probably this week. I'll make the push rods today, and probably this week we'll take this glass off the table and I'll shim it up on the coffee table and we'll put this whole thing together. And my buddy is having some issues, so I can't be finishing over his place. So I don't know what I'm going to do, but I got to get started getting some dope on it, and I haven't got my English tissue yet, so we'll see. But I hope to have it ready for before the Nats next year, so we'll see you on the next go around. Fair winds, tight lines. See ya.